about to enter your year of final dances, last concerts, senior games, big tests, and huge ideas. Senior year is not only the completion of your secondary education, but the realization that high school is just the beginning of your learning. Senior year is, oh my God, who am I and what should I do with my life? Senior year is the beginning of your search for your own personal place in the world. Yesterday at marching practice, a very joyous and productive senior event that you will all soon get to enjoy, Mr. Webley pointed out that this class on stage is a bit of an enigma. We have strong individual identities, as Mr. Steen noted, but we have many times we are not able to align ourselves to pursue a common purpose. Any one of the students or advisors could point to a few class fundraisers that were unsatisfactory. But we're here today, though, and that's what matters. This fall, we were all given the challenge of raising money for the Vermont Children's Hospital, but there was never any doubt about what we had to do. We just had to raise the money and walk, or run if you were dumb enough to do so. There was no gray area, no special interest involved, nothing to disagree about. Our walkathon raised over $6,000, the largest donation given by a single class. This year, at our annual Peace One Day celebration, former diplomat George Jager described conflict resolution as chipping away at rough corners in a relationship. You must approach the sharpest points in any disagreement directly, openly, and patiently. You must be willing to find common ground. Mutual understanding is progress, no matter how small or difficult to accept. Martin Luther King Jr. once told a crowd in Memphis, "Like anybody, I would like to live a long life. Longevity has its place, but I'm not concerned about that now. I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we, as a people, will get to the promised land. And I am so happy tonight. I'm not worried about anything. I am not fearing any man." And that was the last time Martin Luther King addressed an audience. The best conversation I had all year was with a first grader at Ferrisburg Central School. She told me about how much she loved nature. "It's just there all the time," she said. "And there's so much stuff in it. I care about nature a lot." I agreed and helped her trace some hexagons. I found a dead thing near the road when we went camping once, but I didn't know what it was, so I flipped it over with a stick, but I still didn't know what it was. And I thought it was a dog, but I just thought, and she paused for a long time and said, "Nothing should have to die like that." And I didn't know what to say. After his diagnosis with pancreatic cancer, Steve Jobs told a crowd of Stanford graduates, "Remembering that I will be dead soon is the most important tool I have ever encountered to help me make big choices in life." Because almost everything, all external expectation, all pride, all fear of embarrassment or failure, these things fall away in the face of death, leaving only what is truly important. Remembering that you are going to die is the best way I know to avoid the trap of thinking that you have something to lose. You are already naked. There is no reason not to follow your heart. It is difficult to issue a challenge to a class of over 100 individuals with different beliefs, different goals, different backgrounds, different passions, different talents. You all share two things, however, and I'm not trying to be morbid here. First, you are alive. You've been given some time and the privilege to do something with it. So thank your parents. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Second, there will be an ending to your time here at some undetermined point. Now, nobody wants to die. No one deserves to die before their time, but death puts things in perspective like nothing else can. Viewing life as a legacy allows us to make decisions based on our most sincere moral obligations, putting aside personality in favor of togetherness and camaraderie, treating your fellow human with respect and tolerance, valuing your life and providing thoughtful discourse, sacrificing for the greater good. Popularity is fleeting, but persistence, drive, depth of character, and most of all, lasting altruistic actions are not. So, class of 2013, I issue a challenge to you as individuals, as humans, and therefore as people obligated to leave the world you came into in a better spot when you go out. Think about your life in its entirety, once a day, every day. Make decisions based on who you want to be remembered as. This is the time to prove something. Do not waste the precious time that you have been given. Keep perspective, and you can undoubtedly do great things. Thank you.